Labyrinth is actually a very ancient device connected with walking. We always have known that walking is actually a very good exercise. Walking is also associated with meditation and prayer and just time of fellowship. One of my favorite walk in Kyoto is the Philosopher's Walk, which is a long path of walking beside the river, with especially during the time of the cherry blossoms. The labyrinth, as we know it, is actually a pathway. It's like a maze, but it's not a maze because there is a way in and there's a way out. And if you follow the path faithfully, you will find your way out. But like a maze, the way in and the way out, there is a center where all things fit together. So as you follow the labyrinth, there are path forward, and it leads to your left, leads to your right, and it's like our life journey. There are times when we move forward. There are times when we have to move to the left, right. Sometimes make a U-turn and then move forward again. And the more we move, the more we make progress. So walking the labyrinth is like, in a way, walking our spiritual journey. We take our time, we walk slowly, prayerfully, and when we reach the center, we are with God. And we can hear His voice. And as we make our way out, we begin to experience His presence. There are many ways to walk a labyrinth. You can just take it a walk, or you can walk it with praying the Psalms, okay, or praying the Jesus prayer, or just walk silently, quietly, and meditate and think and keep quiet and listen to God. So whatever the way you want to do it, there's no fixed way. There's only the experience as you walk the labyrinth. A labyrinth is a place of worship, of prayer, and it's actually a path to reflect the spiritual life. As you go in and you find that there's an intricate pattern in which you follow the pathways. So you will go in and out as you follow the labyrinth. You find that you have to start at a specific spot, and then the patterns, as you follow the patterns, it will lead to the center. And the center is where you meet God. And then we move out. So it's actually a very good time for meditation and reflection. You usually start at one point, and then you follow it at your own pace. Some people will pray as you go along. Some people will meditate. And some people will read the Psalms. Okay, I always prefer reading the Psalms because I find that that's a good way to connect with God as we move along and as we begin to move slowly and appreciate. In a way, this is like our life journey. There are times when we just move forward, and there's time when we have to make right angle turns. Times when we are have to go backwards, like making a U-turn. But know that God is in charge of our life. And whatever we do, God is there with us. And as our life leads us along the path, it actually leads us towards God. So that's why always remember, as you follow the labyrinth, okay, that is the path to the center. And when you're at the center, there are petals, center stone. Okay. And then you look around, and that is all the path that you have been. A slow walk towards the center takes about an hour. But you can do it fast or slow, it doesn't matter. And when you have reached the center and you spend some time there, and then you work your way back out again, going, following the pattern again as you go along, and make your way slowly out from the center. And this is praying the labyrinth. And this beautiful labyrinth is in Seminary Theology, Malaysia, in Seremban. Which is a theological school.